Hello everyone, this is Erin from the Fresh Start Tarot, and I am here with a very special full moon reading. It is currently the 30th of August going into the 31st, and the full moon is a time to end, acknowledge, or change something in our life. So if you've been feeling recently that it's time to cut ties, it's time to let things go that no longer serve you, it's a time to move into new things, but by releasing the old energies. We're going to get some guidance right now for anyone who is watching. If you are watching this reading, it means there is a message in here for you from Spirit. I am very blessed to be joined today by my roommate, so she will be watching you don't have to say anything, but it's one of those, it's nice to have another presence in the room. Normally I do these solo, so it's cool to have her excitement. I can feel about knowing what she has to change, and I hope that it's mirrored in your excitement in learning a little bit about what do you change, where do you go from here. So I'll start, as I always do, with a couple of oracle cards, which are direct messages from direct messages from Spirit. And how appropriate that we get the Let Go card. Wow, did it throw itself out. Technically 3 cards came out, but heavens to Betsy, the 3 cards that came out, we'll look at them, because I feel like it's important. It's Let Go, the Success card, and Learn the Truth. This is the first time 3 have ever come out, but let's acknowledge that the universe wanted this to happen, and let's see where we go from here. So, letting go. All right. Just like running water, everything keeps constantly changing. You've been holding on to a burden that's been slowing you down. Sometimes we know what that is. Other times we need to examine our needs and behavior. Often, holding on comes from a need to control our life and surroundings. It gives us comfort that we can direct the circumstances and avoid a painful path. But if we let go of the illusion of control, we can find peace and enjoy the ride. Being vulnerable offers an opportunity for connection and closure. The little crab has to learn to let things go. The flower in front of him is a delicate gift from nature to bring joy. And the phrase to meditate on is, I release this energy. That was followed by the Success card. You have planted the seeds of success, and the stars are in your favor, gently guiding your way forward. Trust that through the storms and heavy rain, this seed will grow and prosper. Forget the feelings of doubt. You are about to achieve significant accomplishments, and it's been you alone who has done all the work. This is a well-deserved success, and when the victory comes, it cannot be taken away. Enjoy. And the phrase to meditate on is, my efforts are fruitful. And the last message is, learn the truth. We are human, and our nature is prone to error. But those errors are opportunities to grow and master a new skill. Sometimes we are unable to see the truth because we compete with ourselves. Our ego doesn't let us move forward because first, we have to acknowledge our own shortcomings. You know what you have to do, and it's time to sit with the uncomfortable feelings. It's okay if it doesn't feel familiar, because progress happens when we step away from our comfort zone. The truth can also be so liberating. See the opportunities that weren't there when you had your eyes closed. The owl will be your guide through the darkness. And the phrase to meditate on is, my flaws helped me grow, and now I see the truth. Wow. I feel like we don't need any Visions of the Soul oracle cards. I feel like the universe had everything it needed to say directly to us through those three. I hope that you found resonance. I wish you all the success. It's exciting that letting go. I noticed that in the success description, it talked about fear and self-doubt. So for many of you, I do feel like that is acknowledging both the weaknesses and the strengths that you have within yourself, acknowledging the self-doubt, but letting go of it is a huge part of the success that you've already fostered. Like this, when this card comes out, this success card, it's already done. Like you've done all the work. There is no doubt that whatever is about to come within the next 30 days, because the lunar cycles are about 30 days long. So within that next 30 days, there is going to be a guaranteed huge success for all those who are watching this reading. So that's very exciting. We'll move these to the side and we'll take a look at the general energies. We're going to do a 5-card reading right now because we're asking for advice from the universe about what we need to let go. Instead of doing a traditional normally for the weekly reading, which I will put up tomorrow or the day after, I will look at the past, present, future, the opportunities and the obstacle. Instead, we're going to be looking at the action we need to take, the impact of that action, and the result of that action. And we will be using the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith tarot deck. And we will clarify when the time comes. We're already like moving here. When the time comes, we will clarify with another deck. I'll find out what that is when Spirit tells me. But right now we're going to be looking at the action, the impact, and result. This is for the collective. This is for all signs and all those who are watching this reading. Even if you are not watching it for this full moon, if this popped up on your timeline, it means that there's something in here for you. So thank you for joining me here today. I think we're just ready to roll. Okay. We are going to clarify with the Sun and Moon tarot deck should we need to. So the action that came out, the steps that we need to take, we got the 3 of Wands in reverse. We have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and we have the 6 of Cups upright. Okay, so let's take a look at the 3 of Wands in the upright position first. So in the upright position, the advice would be normally that your ships are coming in. You can see that the ships are coming in. You are open to receive. You are open. You're ready for it. When it comes through in the reverse, it could be a reminder to go back to this step, to remember that part of the work that you do in your life is active, and another huge part of it is passive. It's being open to the endless, limitless possibilities of the universe. Sometimes when we look for our ships to come in, we count the ships. We see there are 3 ships and they have to exactly be these 3 things. The universe is trying to remind you that oftentimes the greatest gifts are the unforeseen gifts. They're the ones that you were not expecting to come in. Something huge is coming in for you, but it is not something that you foresaw exactly as it is going to happen. So I'm really excited. Please let me know what that is when that comes in. This to me is almost confirmed by the fact that we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. When the Ace of Pentacles comes in the upright, it is a brand new opportunity, usually in abundance of some sort, whether that is financial, time, energy, opportunities. That's usually what the Ace of Pentacles symbolizes. When it comes through in reverse, one, it could mean a missed opportunity, but it also could mean to slow down. I feel like you've already planted a lot of seeds. You have already started a lot of paths. And I think that the universe is asking you to take a moment to slow down and either cultivate the paths that you have already started, or because it came out in tandem with the 3 of Wands in reverse, that's what the reception is. It's allowing the universe to show you what it has planted for you, rather than you planting the seeds and cultivating new seeds and being really active. I feel like there's a call to either take a break, not necessarily rest, but you don't have to start anything new right now. You've already done that part. Let things come to you. Continue on your path. And it's followed up by the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is a soul tie. It is a soul connection to somebody who is either really important to you in this life, but it could have been from a previous life. It also, the Six of Cups could be something from your childhood. It's entirely possible, I'm getting this message right now from Spirit, that whatever is coming back into you has a deep tie to something that was very important to you in your childhood. So many of you over the next month, something might come up that is something you've either always wanted ever since you were a child. For some of you, it has something tied to a childhood game or show or prop. I don't know, or a book that you read. Something important to you in your childhood is very tied to this opportunity. So the universe is telling you to just prepare. For others of you, the opportunity itself is going to be in love with a soulmate. You've already planted all of the seeds that you need. And now it's essentially the ball is in the other person's court kind of energy, with the Three of Wands reversed, the Ace of Pentacles in reversed, but the Six of Cups is upright. Your soulmate has heard the soul call, and they are on their way to you. So you do not need to be the active party at this time. You've already done what you needed to do. So that's the advice as far as the action to take in the universe. The action is to not take so much action, but also be open to receive, to let go of all of the control. That's interesting because we got the let go card. And that was what Spirit had said in the direct message, was to let go. Sometimes we hold on too tight like the tiny crab because we're trying to control things. Yeah, that's literally was confirmed with the action is to not try to control what's about to happen, because the universe has something really, really exciting for you with that success card that's just going to come in. Whether you like it or not, the success is coming for you, which is lovely. Okay, the impact of what's coming in for you is going to be the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. So the Six of Pentacles is abundance. It means that you will be abundant in money, in energy, in time, in opportunities. You're going to have enough for yourself, but also to give to others. This also could mean that people are coming to you because they need something. You're going to be seen more with that leadership energy. You're going to be seen with more of that provider energy. And that's the impact of you taking that almost emperor or empress-like stance of sitting back. It's also Queen of Wands, King of Wands. Like, yes, I know I'm the top. I know I'm the best. I'm just going to sit here for a moment and let you all come to me. And that's what happens as a result. Like, opportunities come to you, new connections, new people come into your life. And what that makes you do, part of the impact, is boundaries. The Queen of Swords is here. The Queen of Swords is the master boundary setter. She is head over heart. She goes, okay, well, I've opened my heart to receive. Glad I did that. Now I've got all this stuff going on. Time to reorganize my life. This is a great opportunity. This upcoming month is going to be a wonderful opportunity to practice opening your heart. Be ready for the beautiful opportunities that the universe is going to give you, but then also approach things with logic so that you can organize all of those beautiful new things coming in. So what's the result? The result of it is the Three of Pentacles, which is collaboration, cooperation. It can also be contracts. So it's all good. Everything in this reading was lovely. The result is that you will be making new connections with people. You'll be making new connections in your job. If this is a love connection, because I talked about with some of you that there is literally a soulmate coming into your life. You've already done the work and now the ball's in their court. If we're talking about that, what that means, I'll read this down the line. If we talked about this being a soulmate, what the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords means is that you will feel like you have enough. You will feel like you have enough love. You will feel like you have enough adoration within the next 30 days. And now you get to redefine the relationships that you have in your life. That's what the Queen of Swords energies represent. And therefore, again, if this is about love, it ends with a relationship. That's what the Three of Pentacles is. It's a constructive relationship where everyone is working towards their greater good. So that's if this is resonating on a relationship level, that's what that means. If this is resonating on a financial level, that's what that means. That I went over that as well. The other thing that it could symbolize, all of this, is spiritual growth. For a couple of you out there, you have been doing a lot of inner spiritual work to sort of clear out the old and welcome in the new. And right now is sort of a period to stop digging so deeply into yourself and take a moment to reflect on how far you've already come. That's what the Three of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles is coming in, and allow your spiritual connections to flow naturally. The impact of that would be a reshuffling of your life and an abundance of opportunity, and then viewing your life with all these new connections. The Three of Pentacles is usually something a little bit more three-dimensional. It has to do with connections with other people. It has to do with physical contracts. But if this is, because there are a couple of you out there for whom this is all about spiritual growth, the Three of Pentacles is about a new way of looking at your connection with spirit and your new way of looking at connection with the divine. So yeah, that's what and that very much resonates with what spirit had given us with the Let Go card, the Success card, and the Learn the Truth card. I didn't have to clarify anything. Everything was super, super clear to me. So let's go ahead and grab a Gathered Thoughts last message from spirit in the Gathered Thoughts jar. My weekly readings are usually about twice this length, if not 3 times. And so you can look forward to a longer reading, but this is a nice short, what do I need to let go of on the full moon, while the full moon is out tonight, so that you can utilize it, utilize that energy. Okay, this is one card. Okay. So the message from spirit is, we danced too wild, and we sang too long, and we hugged too hard, and we kissed too sweet, and howled just as loud as we wanted to howl, because by now we were all old enough to know that what looks like crazy on an ordinary day looks a lot like love if you catch it in the moonlight. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. Have a blessed full moon.